There's some serious second guessing going on with Thanksgiving holiday plans. This time there's not one storm to worry about, it's two, and they're scheduled on opposite ends of travel.
Valley News Team's Callie Hubbard talked with people today who are advising everyone to make sure before heading out the door.
And jalapeno poppers and bacon and...
Turkey Day is almost here, and that means people are stocking up at their favorite grocery store.
We have a little of everything. We got our turkey, got potatoes. I'm making lefse tomorrow or Wednesday, one or the other.
Turkey, sweet potatoes, dressing potatoes.
Flocks of shoppers are coming in and out of stores, all in preparation to either host or take something with to a Thanksgiving destination.
It is. It's crazy in there. It's crazy busy in there.
Do you think people should go out and get their groceries now versus, when the storm comes later this week?
It might not be a bad idea. And I wonder if that's what they're doing, as busy as it is in there.
Many say they're leaving town, but are having second thoughts with talk of travel trouble.
We kind of told family up in Harvey, if it's bad weather, we just won't come. We'll just rain check it, I guess.
Some, like Gail DeMuth, are going as far as the cities and may be headed with a stormy mess.
I don't get there as often as I should.
She's ready to brave the storm with her new winter tires, and she says others might want to do the same.
Well, these are studs in here. They're little metal studs that go in there. So when you're on ice, they really dig in. Make sure you're full tank of gas, winter survival kit, cell phones charged.
And don't forget to let people know when you're leaving and coming back.
The best time to leave depends on you and the people doing the driving or traveling, because if you're not comfortable driving in any snow, leaving earlier is probably better.
Because whether you're traveling east by air before Thanksgiving or on the road here in the Valley after Turkey Day, it's going to be tough. In Fargo, Callie Hubbard, Valley News Live.
To stay up to date on the latest in the forecast, make sure you have your Valley News Live Storm Team app and stick around. Hutch will be in a few minutes with the complete forecast details.
The body of a Walsh County man who was reported missing Sunday night has been found. 55-year-old Michael Eidenshank left his Park River house and was believed to be hunting or fishing in the Fordville area. Sheriff Ron Juergens told Valley News Live that his body was found outside his pickup at Lake Irvine near Candu. Juergens says there's nothing suspicious, but the body was sent for an autopsy to determine the exact cause of death.
The vote for North Dakota Supreme Court Chief Justice has gone into a runoff after none of the candidates received enough votes. Justices Daniel Crothers, Lisa Fair McEvers, and John Jensen were on the ballot, but out of the 57 votes cast, no one received the required 29 votes. The ballots were cast by the state's 52 district court judges and each of the 5 justices on the high court. McEvers and Jensen received 20 and 19 votes and will appear on the runoff ballots due back on December 9th.
2 tribal colleges in North Dakota are receiving major grants to improve their campuses. They're located in Newtown and Belcourt. Both will receive more than $100,000 from the federal government, funded by the USDA's Office of Rural Development. The Newtown College will use it for a new student center, while Turtle Mountain Community College in Belcourt will replace concrete and asphalt.
Homeowners in Cass County called our whistleblower hotline concerned about a cell phone tower going up in their backyard. Michael and Carrie Sunderland have been living near Davenport, just southwest of Fargo, for 17 years. They say they were not given notice from the town or Addison Township of the tower's construction. They're also worried what the tower will do to their home's value. Davenport's mayor says he also didn't know about the tower's construction. He says it's needed in the area, but would have chosen a different spot.
At this point, nobody's willing to stop it or even give us the time of day to let us speak with officials. Everybody just kind of keeps pointing the fingers at somebody else.
We came up empty when checking with township and local government leaders about who's behind the cell phone tower. The Addison Township chairman never responded to our request for comment.
This may be the calm before the storm at Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport. Airport leaders say they are ready to make sure nobody gets trapped when the snow starts falling. An airport spokesperson says around 100 plows are prepped and ready, and it'll be all hands on deck. Crews working around the clock until the storm passes, ready to go no matter how much snow falls.
Our crews will be out there making sure that the planes can take off if the weather allows, and try to keep things running smoothly here.
Delta Airlines has issued a weather waiver for flights to and from Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport. The impacted travel date is November 27th. The ticket has to be reissued on or before the 29th. You have to start rebooking your travel no later than November 29th.
As the snow begins to move in, snow plows will be hitting the highways, and officials have a few safety reminders for driving while the plows and salt trucks are trying to do their job. There's a reason that those plows are driving at a slower speed, so that means slow down and give them some room. And as the plow throws out snow to clear the road, it makes it even harder to see you.
It's very difficult for us to see you in that passenger mirror with the snow dust and things rolling up. So if you just stay behind us, that's the best, safest place to be.
Also, keep up with road conditions by heading to our website, valleynewslive.com, and clicking on the Weather tab.
Valley News Live 10 at 10 continues with No Wait Weather.
Thanks so much for staying up with us. Here is a look at what we are expecting as we head into our big holiday week. Before the holiday, things fairly quiet, just like today. A few flurries and some light precipitation with fairly mild temperatures. It's 33 right now with a northwest wind at only 12 miles per hour. Temperatures range from the mid-20s up in the Devil's Lake Basin to low 30s here in the valley, mid-30s for Fergus Falls and for Breckenridge, Wahpeton tonight. And it's 31 in Bemidji with 30 degrees and some slippery roads along the northern tier where snow fell for the better part of the day, but things quieting down now. Now, it's not so quiet in Colorado. Winter storm warnings anywhere you see red, including the metro area of Denver. A lot of our flights fly through Denver. A lot of our flights fly through Minneapolis. And this storm is going to impact both of those hubs from tonight and into Wednesday morning before the storm exits. So that's where this pre-Thanksgiving holiday storm is going to track. We're not going to see much here, but if you're traveling out or have family members traveling to from these areas, do know this snow that's developing near Colorado, Cheyenne, Wyoming, Scottsbluff, Nebraska, tonight is on its way up into the northern plains. Here's where it moves. By the morning, it's still in the western reaches of Nebraska. And because it sits here so long and snows and snows and snows, snowfall amounts near Denver and in the high terrain, they're going to be very lofty. Then it very quickly over the course of the day tomorrow, moves into the southern Minnesota area by tomorrow night. And because it's on the move and it's moving fairly quickly, the snowfall amounts with this portion of the storm will be somewhat limited. But look at the bands. They're heavy snow with rain down to the south. So forecast models are suggesting a solid 6 to 9 plus inches of snow moving right through the Twin Cities between tomorrow night and Wednesday in the morning before that system exits. For our area, just a little bit of snow, but if you're traveling on Interstate 94, you're going to run into that likely before you get to St. Cloud. Tomorrow across our area, very quiet weather conditions. But now let's talk a little bit about late week. After the holiday, we're talking Black Friday and Saturday. It looks like a significant storm is going to roll right out of the Colorado Rockies, and it's going to park in Nebraska. According to the European model, which has been the most consistent of the two long-range models, bringing snow to much of the western Dakotas and a lot of wind as well with all of these isobars as we go through the day on Friday and into Saturday when the conditions here will be the worst. Friday night and Saturday. Storm system exits on Sunday with cold air spilling in behind it. The American model agrees. It has things a little warmer down south, which would limit how much snow falls in the southern counties. But still, it does not look like any kind of picnic weather out there for travelers. A lot of wind, a lot of snow. And these type of storm systems, if they spend any amount of time up here in the northern plains at all, typically deliver 8 to 12 or more inches of snow to our area. So there's the Storm 1 band that will impact the south. There's a secondary storm that will be coming out of Colorado and impact us as we head into the first of the month of December. It's typically wintry around here. These colors kind of shows us the area of concern. I think the western Dakotas have the highest risk of seeing some very serious snow totals at or above a foot of snow. Some of that could extend into the valley, although the storm will be moving a lot faster on its way out the door on Saturday night into Sunday. So I don't think it sticks here in Fargo as long as it will be impacting the western Dakotas. We'll keep you advised nonetheless. That's the most important thing to take away. The next couple of days, very quiet. If you have travelers after the fact, after the holiday, things will be light snow for much of Friday, but by Saturday, it looks very bad. That's why we have those highlighted in red for you there. Good chance of accumulating snow with wind should be exiting the region on Sunday, and travel should gradually improve as we close out the weekend and head into next week.
Thanks, Hutch. And before you head out on your holiday travels, make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app so that you can keep up with the latest weather wherever you go. All you have to do is search VNL Weather in the App Store and download it for free.
Up next on Valley News Live 10 at 10, details on the release of 3 men who served 36 years in jail for a crime they didn't commit.